A.J. McCarron when he may have wanted to come back and play. And A.J. was not real happy about how he found out. He learned about it from one of his sons and through Instagram. So a little spicy subplot as we get this one underway in Birmingham with a touchback on the opening kickoff.
So, Kevin, I don't know if I heard you correctly. Are you saying there's a bit of drama in the UFL right now?
There is some drama, at least to start this game. No drama, though, surrounding Jack Plummer. He has been the picture of steadiness and consistency.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, in every category, he's been big for his football team. And the thing is, they don't force passing the ball. If they need to pass the ball, they pass the ball. They don't force running the ball. If they need to run the ball, they run the ball. They show great balance to this point in the season, but they're still looking for more.
First down and 10 after the touchback at the 40-yard line. Excellent place to start for the Orlando Storm. Jay-Sean Corbin in the backfield. Plummer will keep it himself, and Plummer down to the 44, a pickup of 4. Devin Gardner, your players to watch in this one.
Yeah, and Cam Camper, a receiver for Orlando, he's in place of KJ Hamler. They said there will be no change. The same way they use KJ, they'll use him. So look for him to make some plays. And then Elijah Badger, he wants to step up and make some plays. And then Alex Cook for Birmingham, he's everywhere on this defense. And then obviously Tizino, he's a guy that's the team leader, the backbone of this Birmingham team.
Yeah, Kahava Tizino, all-USFL team. He's been a mainstay with these Stallions. On second down, Plummer to throw over the middle, intended for Sean Bowman. A little pressure on Plummer late, and it brings up third down.
This is what you want to do when a quarterback is playing well and he feels comfortable. You try to make him uncomfortable by putting an offensive lineman in his lap. It's almost impossible to play quarterback from that position. Outstanding job by that front seven of Birmingham.
Hey, tight left, tight left. Hey, Liz.
Here's Badger in a tight split.
Chris Rowland in motion. Plummer, pocket collapsing. Plummer on the roll. He'll just throw this one away. Good pressure on 2 of the 3 downs from Birmingham, and they force a 3 and out, Devin.
It's a really nice job by this Birmingham defense of first causing pressure. They don't allow him to get out of the pocket right away. He feels like he can stay in the pocket, and then he feels a little bit too late that he has to get outside. Once he gets outside, the play is dead. The defenders in the back end have really covered every single person. They got eyes on the quarterback. Outstanding job and a great start by Birmingham's defense.
When you saw Isaiah Green May saying, I was this close, Jack. I'm close to you. Jack Browning will punt this away. The 5-yard line, trying to find a little space and tripped up near the 20-yard line is Jabri Barber, and out comes Matt Corral. Now, you've talked about it at the top of this broadcast. You see the numbers, second in the UFL in yards per game. It's been the inconsistency that's been the biggest problem.
Yeah, a lot of times it feels like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Which quarterback are we going to get? Today they're expecting that he feels comfortable in the pocket, makes plays, and uses his legs when he gets the opportunity.
Birmingham's defense thwarts Orlando with that great field position. Now we'll see what the Orlando defense can do against this Birmingham offense. And on first down, try on the left side, and not much running room for Anthony McFarland. On this side of the ball, what do you see with players to watch, Devin Gardner?
Yeah, it's a guy who hasn't gotten the production that he's had. Jaden Mickens, they've got to find a way to get back to him. In their win, he had 9 receptions. Since then, only 6 catches. And Jordan Thomas, he's a guy that creates real mismatches. He's only got 2 catches on the year, but he's averaging 20-plus yards. And then on defense, Devontae Beckett came back a week ago, and he was special. And then Keyshawn Banks on the defensive end, he creates havoc.
Out to the air for the first time, and a leaping grab by Daywood Davis, his first catch of the season, and it sets Birmingham up with a 3rd and short.
It's a nice call there by offensive coordinator Tyler Siskey of getting his quarterback in rhythm, seeing an easy completion early.
Choice lightning on 1, ready? Bunch! Cut.
Best third down team in the league facing a 3rd and 4. Corral. With time now, late pressure passes tipped and incomplete. That late pressure from Keyshawn Banks forcing the toss that was tipped and fell incomplete.
So they had an option route called here where Mickens going to get up here and he's going to have a two-way go. However, safety number 20, Michael Powell, does an outstanding job of collisioning him. And so now if you're Corral, you're stuck on that. You have to try to find a way to get the ball out. Outstanding job by that defense, knowing what they like to do and making sure that they eliminate it.
Colby Wadman with the punt coming. And Chris Rowland, the deep man for Orlando. And pressure comes, Wadman gets bumped. Rowland fields it at the 25 with the flag down. And Rowland with a good return, but the punter got hit and the flag is down.
No result in the first down if it's running.
I got number 23.
Yeah, Kevin, whether it's running into or roughing, it's going to result in first down.
Sounds like the 5-yard
running into the
variety.
kicker. Defense number 23. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
And it's Deshaun White with the penalty.
And they call it running into. However, it was only 5 yards to go for a first down. It's a 5-yard penalty, and that's a big mistake by the special teams of Orlando, and I think they got it right. He absolutely connected with him with the body. Doesn't rough him, doesn't destroy him there, but you cannot bump into the kicker with your body. 5-yard penalty and first down, Birmingham.
You see the result on the face of Anthony Beck. A little frustration. They had the stop, and now Matt Corral gets a second chance. First down and 10. The handoff out to the 35-yard line. Tyler Siskey, the offensive coordinator. Devin mentioned him a moment ago.
Dolphin left, 60, Hoss, snag.
So Tyler Siskey, what he should see for this Orlando Storm defense is safety starting to get down and involved to stop the run game early, because you know when a quarterback struggles the week prior, you want to get to the run game. So you're going to have some one-on-one opportunities on the outside for Birmingham.
Corral to the left side, the catch made about a yard short of the first down. Good target of Deon Cain, and a good guy to target his 11th catch of the season.
Absolutely, and I love the timing from Matt Corral. He does a nice job of catching the ball, understanding that you got retreat coverage on the outside, and getting the ball out to one of his best playmakers.
West left.
Third down and 1.
Beckett triggers extremely quickly from that linebacker position. There goes.
In motion, and the handoff to McFarland, and he is buried with Devontae Beckett in the backfield.
He's a player to watch for a reason. He led the UFL in tackles a season ago. He came back in limited duty, and he was always around the football. Here, he's going to go right into your living room and stops this play on the ground. Even if he doesn't slip, he's there to make the play. He is a quick trigger linebacker, and Siskey does not like it.
And back out is Colby Wadman. Again, it's 4th and short. See if Orlando's special teams is a little more careful with their punt rush this time. They are indeed. Wadman uncorks a good one. At the 15-yard line, Roller, the little hesitation out to the 20, and he's down right there. And the Orlando Storm back out to work with quarterback Jack Plummer in a scoreless game in Birmingham. The only unbeaten team left in the UFL, the Storm, trying to knock off the Stallions in Birmingham.
Did wonders for me as a quarterback for 2 seasons. Our relationship kind of changed when we went in a different direction year 3, but at the end of the day, that's the business of football, right? I'm sure it'll be fueled up with a lot of things of the past, and there's been some talk on podcasts and some things that have been said.
Beck's done an unbelievable job since he's been a head coach in this league and in spring football in general. It'll be fun to whip Beck's ass.
Yeah, Anthony Beck had said earlier that he's excited. He said, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. I think he'd be too. We're probably both telling our buddies we want to kick this guy's you-know-what. Jackson, but I got a tremendous amount of respect for AJ, and AJ has tried to play it off as best he can. But both of these guys want wins for more than just their teams on the field today. On first down, the handoff is to Jay-Sean Corbin, and with more, we check in with Jenny Taft.
Well, I did have a chance to catch up with one of the leaders from Birmingham, Deon Kane, and I said, how's AJ been this week? And his quote was, AJ has been on one. We know he wants to win this game. He said, honestly, we know our potential. We have not played a full 60. We want to take advantage of this home crowd, and yeah, we want to get it done for AJ today.
Jenny, I'm just telling you, here's the translation, man. AJ's been tripping. He's been acting way outside himself. I can't take this anymore. We have to win this game. There's your translation.
The Devin Gardner translator will be fired up as we move on through the game for other football things.
Oh, yeah.
Plummer on second down, batted away. Excellent defensive play from Mario Goodrich, able to swat it away, and it brings up 3rd and long.
Such a great play here, Kevin, because they are in coverage that suggests the safety has to leave to protect in the run game. So you're on an island. You have to make that play if you're Goodrich, and he does an outstanding job.
Trying to fit it into Elijah Badger and get him going on the run. The leader in the UFL in yards after catch this year. 3rd and 8.
What's it on? Hey, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Orlando, it's on.
Plummer with a 5-man rush. Backside pressure. Plummer steps away. Looking downfield, and Plummer will air it out. It is caught, and on the run is Badger. A first down into Birmingham territory.
How cool is this by Badger to make sure he gets to his quarterback? You're going to see him come in your screen from the outside. He's the outermost wide receiver. He's going to keep moving, just continue to move, get in position, and as he moves with this quarterback, he comes open and snatches the ball out of the air.
36 yards later, it's a first down, and bouncing off contact is Jay-Sean Corbin. A good hard run down near the 38.
Kevin, it is so important when your quarterback starts to scramble and get out of trouble, you have to move with him. And to start on one side of the field and then catch the ball on the opposite sideline, that's outstanding job by Badger, working hard for his quarterback, and the result, a first down.
Orlando wasted no time. They got down there, snapped it, picked up 4 on the ground from Corbin, and now back at it again.
Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Sam Strong safety, Sam Strong safety. They're swaying to you. Orlando's up.
Corbin again. Not much over that left side. Stacked up at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Now remember, they are across the midfield stripe, Devin, so a punt is not an option here for Orlando with 3rd and 6.
And we are at home looking at regular football. This isn't regular football. This is the UFL, so the thinking is a bit different. You can run the football here. You don't have to pass the ball on this 3rd and medium situation.
Kevin Scherer, the defensive coordinator, his first year with the Stallions. A lot of years in the college ranks, a couple of years with the Giants as a linebacker coach in the NFL. 3rd and 6. Plummer checks it to Corbin. Corbin up the sideline, got a block, and he did the rest and got the first down.
As much as this looks like the quarterback going through his reads, it's not. It's a block. You're going to get the tight end on the outside here to set up and wait for this ball to be completed. It looks like you're going through your reads, but it's a design screen. An outstanding job of design on this play by offensive coordinator Colin Thompson to pick up the first down.
From the 30-yard line, first down and 10.
Yeah, on the door. 189.
Trey Stewart at running back.
Hey, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Orlando's up.
Roland in motion, he gets the handoff on the sweep, and Roland has his helmet yanked off. There's a flag down. Perion Winfrey, no doubt he caught the face mask of Chris Roland, the helmet, the result.
Kevin, I'm going to go out on a limb and say face mask.
Helmet opening?
It is helmet opening.
Oh,
right. Grabbed it
face mask
underneath.
number?
88, number 88. Number 88.
Okay, so we're going half the distance.
Personal foul, face mask, 88 of the defense. penalties half the distance to the goal with a first down.
And your bold prediction pays off, Devin. It was a face mask.
Yes. You know, you just can't do that. And a lot of times, those smaller offensive players, you got a big defensive lineman. He's just trying to reach and tackle. I wouldn't say it's intentional. He's just reaching, grabbing for anything. Because Roland is a tough guy to bring down, and he does it any kind of way. And it's a first down for Orlando.
Well, Willie, can, push right.
Just inside the 15-yard line. 8th play of this drive. Orlando looking for the early lead.
Hey, we're good. Corner blitz. Orlando, set.
Stewart who gets the carry and an opening. Stewart breaking contact inside the 10 and down near the 8.
This is really good by Jack Plummer. Letting everyone know it's going to be a corner blitz, right? So now the running back knows and the receiver knows. You got to try to get in front, and then he can just stop and box him out so that the running back can cut underneath.
2nd and 4, and a toss again. This time Stewart trying the edge. And a 3rd down coming up. Let's listen into Colin Thompson with the play call.
Give me 10. Gun toy left, H orbit. Q41 paint, H blimp, X glance.
Here we go. Hey, gun toy left, H orbit, Q41 paint, H blimp, X glance.
How about on a critical down, Kevin? The non-running Jack Plummer gets a Q41 paint. That's a quarterback draw, but it's also tagged with some route combinations, right? So if he likes the route, he'll throw it, but it's also a quarterback draw for the offensive lineman.
We'll see what he likes here on 3rd down and 3. And there's that draw. And he got a block, and he got the first down. 1st and goal at the 3. Jack Plummer taking advantage of the opportunity up the middle to move the chains.
It's such a nice job, a good call, and you can rely on the legs of Jack Plummer. When we talked to him this week, he said, just say I'm sneaky fast, right? I've got that sneaky athletic ability. And you saw it there, they were able to use it.
Right, F return. Spider 2, Z crisscross, wide delay, on 1, ready?
Impressive march for Orlando, their 11th play in this drive.
Spider 2, Z crisscross. Fake the power with the run here.
Hey, hot duo.
Now he's changing.
Hot duo.
Hot duo is going to be a run up the right side.
Just got that snap off. The handoff is to Trey Stewart. Maybe a yard to the 2-yard line where it's 2nd and goal.
So you had a pass play, right? You had a fake of the power pass to throw those crossing patterns. He doesn't like it, and he goes to the duo where you try to double team to the 2nd level. Doesn't get a bunch there, but I'm sure they may go back to that power pass.
F return. Spider 2, Z crisscross, wide delay, on 1, ready?
And they're going right back to it right now, aren't they?
Right back to it. They like that play because of the confusion it causes in the back end.
2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Plummer flushed out of the pocket, throws on the run, deflected and almost intercepted in the end zone. Oh, Orlando dodging one there. That nearly ended up in the hands of the Stallions.
Yeah, it didn't get enough on the play fake, right? So the defenders, they just stay back. And because of the defenders staying back, there's nowhere to go with this football. But he starts to create. This is a good throw that you should catch. However, it could have been a little easier to catch. And Plummer will, I'm sure, have that conversation and say, I'm going to make it easier for you. But that's a tough catch for a running back.
Another big moment on this drive. 3rd and goal for Orlando.
Tighten. Hey, rock. You got 43. 188. What's that?
Plummer over the middle, into the end zone. It's a touchdown, and it's Cam Camper. His first catch, his first touchdown, and the Storm take the lead.
Yeah, I'm trusting you on the clock, okay? I'm getting close.
I just love when we talk to head coach Anthony Beck, and it's not coach speak, right? He said, this is a guy that we're going to use in the same way we use KJ Hamler. He goes, sets up right in the middle of the defense, wide open, and they trust him to make this catch. And like you said, Kevin, the first catch and the first touchdown. Outstanding job by a guy who is getting his first opportunity.
Originally signed undrafted by the Jaguars in 2025 in the NFL. He was cut. He bounced around Trinity Valley Community College, Indiana, Boise State. And he gets the touchdown on his first UFL catch. got an opportunity today with the hamstring issues that KJ Hamler has had.
You don't know how big that is for Jack Plummer to understand, hey, this is a guy who can be trusted on a critical down. He trusted to throw it to him, and he makes the play.
Now, we have a super challenge coming. A.J. McCarron is challenging that this should have been a delay of game.
Challenge the play.
Yeah, because the damn thing was sitting at 0.
I don't think he can challenge a dead ball penalty there, though, Kevin.
You got that, maybe?
He cannot challenge
We
this.
cannot. Okay, because that's a
foul.
dead ball foul.
This.
You were exactly right, Devin. You cannot challenge a dead ball foul.
Yeah, the super challenge is great for the league, but you can only use it on live ball penalties. You cannot implement a dead ball foul just because there's a touchdown. Kevin, on one.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Devin. Michael Lance for the extra point. And a 7-0 lead for the Orlando Storm. Cam Camper getting an opportunity in a league of opportunity. And Cam Camper cashing in for 6 and a start for Orlando on the road. And time this season for Orlando. One of the biggest things right there, 4 for 4 on 3rd down on the drive. If you cash in and stay on the field, usually good things happen for an offense. Certainly did for Orlando as they're ready to kick it off. And a little bobble on the kickoff, still trying to find some space as Deion Kane going the wrong direction. And the Stallions are going to be buried in their own end. Jenny Taft is standing by with a much happier quarterback than Matt Corral is right now, Jack Plummer.
I think that's safe to say. All right, Jack, great start. Long drive, you got it done. Just take me through the touchdown.
Yeah, just a 3rd down. They were playing some zone down there, which I don't know if we really expected, and Cam just spotted up in the end zone for me. I made it real close with the clock going down to 0 a little bit, but it was good to get points on the board for sure.
Yeah, you found a way to get in, and you mentioned Cam, first catch, first touchdown, just the confidence you have with your receiver.
Yeah, I mean, I got all the confidence in the world in Cam. He's such a good player, and I'm super happy that he's up today and playing, and hopefully we can give him the ball some more.
Thank you.
Thank you.
First down, the connection with David Davis for the 2nd time from Matt Corral to get a little breathing room out to the 12-yard line, but a special teams snafu. And now some work to do for Matt Corral with his team down 7.
Yeah, this is a position where Matt Corral struggled a week ago throwing a pick 6. So if I'm the Orlando defense, I would choke up on these wide receivers. And if you're a defensive lineman, get your hands up if you don't get to the quarterback.
180, one shot.
Corral in some trouble, buying time, and it's almost intercepted by Michelle Powell. He had a chance at it, sliding down to try to snare it. Instead, it's 3rd and 5.
You can see all across the board, everybody is up on those wide receivers, so there's not really anywhere to go with the football, and you try to climb up and make the play.
Face mask, 81 of the offense. Penalties half the distance to the goal, still 2nd down.
Well, that adds insult to injury there, Kevin.
Well, and it's been one of the big problems, Devin, with this Birmingham team. Penalties, almost 7 per game, over 54 yards per game for A.J. McCarron's team.
Take a look there. Thomas is a blocker. And again, it's the talented linebacker putting pressure on him. Devontae Beckett, he does such a nice job of forcing him into a position, and it's just tough. A tight end, no matter how talented, it's tough to block a true pass rusher like Beckett, and he forces that face mask call.
So back to the 6-yard line where it's 2nd down and 11. Allow the handoff to the burst by McFarland for the first down. That's what the Stallions were looking for, a jolt from McFarland in the running game to move the chains.
This is exactly how you draw it up. Double teams all across the board to clear out space for McFarland to get through. Double team, double team, double team, double team. Everybody doubling guys and trying to get to the second level. They can't get there, but guess what? McFarland hits it so hard and fast, he's able to get through and pick up the first down.
15-yard gain out to the 21. And Corral on first down. Steps up into the pocket, slings it over the middle. Nice spin from Jadon Mickens and a first down to the 43. And what a finish to the first quarter. A laser out of the right arm of Matt Corral, and the Birmingham Stallions digging out of a hole as Corral, look at the vapor trail to Jadon Mickens. Stallions down 7-0, but starting to find a little rhythm as we head to the second. Tapped, I'm Kevin Kugler. Great to have you with us on this Saturday afternoon. Storm leading 7-0 over the Stallions in Birmingham, but Birmingham's starting to find a little rhythm. Jadon Mickens with a 20-yard catch before the end of the quarter, and now some momentum for Matt Corral in the Stallions offense. McFarland on first down, excellent penetration. Michelle Powell into the backfield and drops him for a loss.
You saw on that first down conversion, you get the ball to number 12 in that maroon jersey, and good things happen. He's a guy that has great energy when he's making plays, and you got to find a way to keep that energy because it permeates throughout your football team.
Yeah. 10. You got 20. Cut. 180. What's that?
2nd and 11. Corral to throw. Going deep down the sideline, and it is incomplete. He had Kane out there, and a little bit of confusion between Micah Abraham and Jalen Mahoney in coverage, and they just could not connect.
Yeah, it's because he has to slow down. He runs right through the coverage. He is gone, and by the time he looks up to find the football, it's really short. He has to try to find a way to navigate around the defenders.
Who's out?
Corral has to get that ball out sooner and allow him to run up underneath it.
We got train right, 68, FC out on white thumb, on one. Hurry up. Cut. 180, what's that?
3rd and 11. Corral. Move on the sideline, trying to lower the boom and get that first down, and he ends up short.
As much as you've got a lot of energy in this drive and you got yourself out of the shadow of your own zone, we have this thing called the black zone. You do this drill all the time. The real goal when you start behind the chains like that is to get 2 first downs. They've accomplished that. Now they can punt the football away and flip the field.
Did not get it across midfield. Tyrion Davis Price just stopped 3 yards short of forcing Birmingham to go for it.
I got hit as a
Wadman to punt it away.
I saw him like this.
Fair catch called for and made at the 10-yard line by Rowland.
Number 11 of the kicking team was downfield before the kick.
Number 11 of the kicking team was downfield before the kick.
Or is it TV?
Result of the play was a fair catch.
Do they want to attack this on, or do they want to re-kick?
If I were Orlando, I'd re-kick it. Nothing good happens on a re-kick for the kicking team.
There's a penalty.
Okay, replay, 4th down.
Smart decision there by Beck.
Number 11.
Kicking team player illegally downfield during the kick. Number 11, kicking team. 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
Davis, and the offense will trudge back to the sideline.
Yeah, there's an old adage. Every single special team coach talks about it on every single level. Nothing good happens on a re-kick, right? So if I'm the punter here, I got to make sure this cannot be returned. It has to be extremely high or out of bounds, something, because your guys are tired from running down the field on the previous play.
All right, so remember, it was a 10-yard line fair catch was the result of the punt before the penalty. Let's see if it costs yardage for the Stallions and how much. It's a 5-yard penalty on paper. Will it end up being a 5-yard penalty in real life from a football standpoint? Wadman to punt.
Hey, 23 out.
Wadman uncorks a good one. Rowland from the 8. Out to the 15. Rolling to the 20. Rolling, still rolling across the 25 and down near the 27. So it ends up being about a 17-yard penalty. And Jack Plummer, the happiest man with that result. He's back. Well, Mike Rapoli's been firing up the Birmingham Stallions fan base since he became a UFL co-owner. So if you want the team, kindly show up, get to 5,000 season ticket deposits. Well, guess what? They saved him. Birmingham saves the Stallions. Well done, says Mike Rapoli. And then February, just showed them the new uniforms. They're not happy. This fan base harder to please than my family. But they've shown up today, and so did Mike Rapoli. He's got the garb on, and he is standing by with our Jenny Tapp.
Oh, I love it. He's not shy at all. He may or may not have just turned around and said, hey, do you guys hate me? What was the answer? Yes, no?
We love him and hate him.
Love him and hate him. That is the right answer. You famously tweeted, this fan base harder to please than your family. What is the relationship now?
It's a love-hate relationship, but you know what? A good family always forgives, but you know what? We got 15,000 fans out here, and last year we only sold 20,000 tickets to 5 games, so I asked these guys to step up, and they definitely did.
They stepped up today. They're excited about their team, and there was a little jersey controversy as well about the colors.
Well, I gave them an ugly colored jersey because I didn't think they were going to show up, and then I gave them back the red jerseys, and they got their red jerseys. There you go.
You guys happy about it?
Yes, very much.
Absolutely, we are happy about it. Yes, sir.
All right, I love these fans. They want to do these interviews. Let's talk a little bit about the overtime rule, the change. What are your thoughts?
You know, it was a rule that we had 3 years ago. It was to protect the players. And at the end of the day, we changed it when it didn't work out, right? So, and the funny part is that Louisville went to overtime the next game. So I'm always listening to the fans. And if we all see a rule that doesn't make sense, I'm not going to wait 3 years to change it. It took us 3 days.
3 days, and you got it done. How about halftime? Look, I'm excited about this performance we're about to see.
Gucci Mane. But you know what? We're a football entertainment company. High quality football, great fans and entertainment. Make it fun. Spring football, let's do something different.
So much fun. Thanks for the time.
Thank you, Jenny.
Guys.
I think that's been the big impact of Mike Rapoli is shown in the change to the overtime rule. The ability to go, all right, this doesn't work. Let's tweak it immediately and not let it go on through the rest of the season. First down and 10. Plummer to the sideline. He's got Cam Camper. He had the touchdown earlier. And how about Cam Camper? Out of bounds at the 38-yard line of Birmingham. Big-bodied wide receiver gets another first down.
Yeah, recognizing retreat coverage yet again. The corner's going to back up, so you're going to get Camper hooking up right here. The ball's out on time. He doesn't have to wait. And because of the accuracy and on-time nature of the throw, he can catch the ball, get down the field, and pick up a lot more yardage. They clearly trust number 16 in white.
And he picks up 16 to the 38-yard line. Corbin the single back with Plummer under center on first down and 10. And it'll be Corbin who gets the carry. Falls forward for maybe a yard. Clogging up the middle. You see a stack of bodies there. T.J. Carter leading that pile as we listen into the huddle.
Here we go. Hey, gun Dolphin right close. Air it out a little bit though. Okay, stack. 62 Whopper X Drake. Okay, on one, right? Oh, scam. First. Stack. Scoot in. EB. No. Why? Outside of him, bro. You're outside of him. Tonight. Yeah, rip. Wait, tonight.
2nd and 9. Plummer directing his traffic. Now trying to get away. And Plummer with room to run. Loping up the middle. Plummer pounding his way to the 3. 1st and goal, Orlando.
This is good quarterback play. You're going to drop back and see. I don't like any ding downfield. And what you want to do is get into the fight. Once you get into the fight, there's a lot of things that open up. Man-to-man coverage, everybody's back is turned. And now Plummer with that sneaky athleticism can get down inside the 5 and watch him finish the run. Don't want to see your quarterback doing it too much, but you got to let your teammates know that you're here to play football as well.
And you get the longest run of the season for the Orlando Storm. 34 yards on the ground for Plummer, and it's 1st and goal at the 3.
The sneaky athletic.
Handoff. Corbin. Nothing sneaky about Jaysean Corbin as he powers his way down near the 1.
Huddle. Nice job, Pete. Stay here, stay here. What is it? Hey, do you want to go on first down, same play? Yeah. Okay, first down. I'm just going to be set up. Okay, we're snapping, okay? Ready? I write classy. 14 Blasto on first down. Ready? I'm set up.
Darius Payne, defensive lineman, playing fullback.
Yeah, get some extra instruction there.
A good play by Birmingham. Getting into the backfield to blow that up was Hudson Clark, the former Arkansas Razorback. And a big 3rd and goal.
Trey Wright Classy, F quick. Pass 22 Willie, Texas Twinkies. Trey Wright Classy, F quick. Pass 22 Willie, Texas Twinkies.
Hey, Trey Wright Classy, F quick. Pass 22 Willie, Texas Twinkies. I want right.
Okay, here, listen, Kevin. Texas Twinkies, pass 22, so it's a pass. I think there's going to be a big guy involved. Twinkies, big guys love Twinkies.
180! What's up?
3rd and goal. Fake the end around. Plummer. A big guy chasing it. Blowing up the big guy play, and he throws it away. He had T.J. Carter chugging after him.
23
Nowhere to go for Plummer. Excellent play.
I would go for you, Kevin. I don't see why not. I don't think Birmingham has proven that they will be able to drive the length of the field, but looks like they're going to go for the field goal. Not mad at that decision either, but how about this almost double reverse, trying to get the big guys open, the big tight end. He might have had a chance with Corbin on the goal line, but doesn't risk it, understands that his defense is going to play well. He's going to have points if they kick the field goal, doesn't make a bad play worse, and throws the football away.
He looked like he wanted Sean Bowman out there in that back right corner of the end zone.
Yep.
So a 19-yard field goal for Michael Lance, who's 5 for 6 on the year.
It's a really nice job by Birmingham defense to stand tall. You thought for sure that there would be a touchdown on that drive.
Instead, they settle for the field goal and a 10-0 lead for the Orlando Storm. Anthony Beck's squad up by 10. Matt Corral trying to chip away next.
All right.
It was one of the things that A.J. McCarron talked about, Devin, last week after the game. He didn't like the communication up front with his offensive line at all, especially early in that game. He talked about it after the game, and clearly it's something that's still a concern for him.
Yeah, I haven't seen huge leakage from the middle, right? He was talking to number 60 center, Andrew Rame, so we'll have something to look at, right? We'll have an opportunity to see, does he play better? Is there issues in the middle? Because you can't have a soft middle and play quarterback effectively.
Short kickoff from the 20-yard line. Deion Kane was back there, and a flag is down. This one stops.
Free kick, short of the landing zone, kicking team. Penalty is a first down at the 40-yard line at the near hash.
So it's got to get into the landing zone, the receiving team's 20-yard line to the goal line, and it must have just fallen short of that landing zone. The 40-yard line, a good starting field position for Matt Corral, but now, Devin, the key is, can you cash in?
Absolutely. This is really good field position. That's the danger of not landing the ball in the landing zone, so you have to take advantage of this opportunity. You can see the disparity in yards by both offenses.
Because if it comes down, he need to kick a game-winning field goal, now he's going to be thinking about that.
Okay, good to go.
Bro, you never mess with special. Never mess with special.
In my opinion, that ball it was short because it was caught. I thought that ball might get right inside the 20-yard line. I think that's something they should look at, and I think they are looking at it right now. And I don't know if you have the ability to say, well, if it does not get caught, would it have hit the ground?
Yeah, it was so close. In live action, it seemed very close.
Yeah.
But they're going to let this go, and it's going to be first down and 10 at the 40-yard line for Birmingham. Handoff to Davis Price, and Tyrion Davis Price is going nowhere. Stacked up by this defense, led by Jalen Mahoney.
They wide different. They don't really do that.
Here's the guy that was getting chewed out a little bit by the on-1, A.J. McCarron. Let's see how he does on this play. He controls the defensive tackle. I mean, he does his job there. Obviously, it's not huge. He doesn't move him off the ball. He doesn't get a pancake, but he does exactly what he should do on the backside of a run.
Down and 10, Corral to the air, to the sideline, and Kane, excellent tackle in the open field. Got him around the ankles before he could pull away. Alan George, the former Vanderbilt Commodore, with a good ankle tackle.
They can come back.
We are on third down. The guy that has been so good for them in their win, Jadon Mickens. You got to find number 12 in maroon. He usually has a mismatch. He's going to be to the slot on the right.
You know what the call is? 180! What's that?
Third down. Corral, zip over the middle, and another good tackle. Thomas with the catch. But Michelle Powell, we've called his name several times today, Devin, and he makes another good stop to force fourth down.
They have a play designed for man-to-man coverage. Orlando drops into zone, and so all these defenders, they've got eyes on the quarterback, eyes on the quarterback, eyes on the quarterback. And once you see the ball thrown, you go down, and all you have to do is get the big fella to the ground. Outstanding job by Powell making a play.
And another punt for Colby Wadman. Roland waiting for the fair catch. He'll make it at the 10. And the Orlando Storm, with 5:40 remaining in this first half, will send their quarterback Jack Plummer back out onto the field with a 10-0 lead. Storm, you've got the best storm service in town with Jack the Plumber. He's been fixing leaks, connecting pipes, best completion percentage and best yards per attempt in the UFL. And how about that rating? 116.6, that's 5 stars plus. It's the best rating in the UFL. You need a touchdown? Call Jack the Plumber.
Outstanding there. I mean, there's no question on why this team is 3-0. He's been so steady. He does everything that the team needs, whether it's with his legs, something that you're not used to seeing if you're a fan of Jack Plummer. You didn't see him use his legs much in the past. Guess what? His team needs it. He delivers.
180! What's up?
Motion across from Sam Wiglis, the handoff to Corbin. Corbin to the 14-yard line.
And when you take a look at these highlights from this game, a lot of his big plays, they come with his legs, something that is not really his calling card. Outside the pocket, running down the field. The longest run for the Orlando Storm this season comes from Jack Plummer. But then you add in the other stuff. When we talked to head coach Anthony Beck, he said, listen, that operation at the line of scrimmage, this has nothing to do with talent. Takes no talent, TNT. He understands what needs to happen at the line of scrimmage where he doesn't throw the football.
Corbin again. Second down. Pinballs around to the 17-yard line, 3 yards short of the first down. And that was the big presentation this week. You mentioned TNT. Anthony Beck's big presentation on overcoming mental errors to his team. He is big into the presentations, and this one all focused on TNT. He said it takes no talent to clean up those mental errors. You've just got to be better. It takes no talent. TNT. Flag is down.
They broke the huddle with 12 there.
Legal substitution offense, 12 players in the huddle. 5-yard penalty, still third down.
And there's a perfect example of the mental errors that Anthony Beck was talking about. TNT, it takes no talent to count to 11.
It takes no talent to count to 11 is exactly right. And you can see there's just miscommunication there, and so you have a third and extremely manageable. Now you have to go back, and now it's third and long. Something that they have done a nice job in this game converting. However, you don't want to be in this situation with your back against the wall. They're going to lean on Jack Plummer to figure this out. Remember, screen and draw is alive if you're the Birmingham defense.
Orlando,
Third and 8. Plummer over the middle, Roland with the catch. Good tackle by Hudson Clark. Second good play he's made in this first half. That keeps Orlando from the first down, and it'll force an Orlando Storm punt.
Yeah, it just gives a little bit of space to punt the football away. That penalty was huge because that's the exact play they had called, and that would have been a first down to Roland if it had not been for that third down penalty.
punt. Fair catch called for and made near the 43-yard line. Good field position for Matt Corral. Can the Stallions offense put anything together? Down 10-0 as we approach halftime. The offense back on the field next.
You're looking down the middle on seams again. There's nobody right here. That's as easy as a completion as you can get. And then you throw it out there late. Into the field seam because there's a lot of safety. Yeah, but Hoss, guaranteed completions. Hoss, look, Hoss. Yep. He's looking down the seams. He threw a pick the last time. We told him don't look down the seams.
There we go. Hey, we got train
Some
left.
frustrations for the head coach and former quarterback himself, A.J. McCarron, with an offense that has had a hard time, Devin Gardner, finding any traction.
Yeah, but your quarterback's still in this fight, and I don't love him going to Mickens and alerting him that he missed him. I think Mickens knows he was open, you know what I mean?
Every wide receiver in the history of football knows when they're open.
Yeah.
John Ross ends up about a yard short of the first down.
You need Mickens to continue to believe, and that's what Skip Holtz was so good at as a head coach for Birmingham, and that's why his teams were always in the championship. You got to make sure that you control the environment, right? Obviously, talk to the quarterback about it, but I don't love, you know, kind of throwing him under the bus with the wide receiver that I think should be getting many more opportunities.
Yeah, Jaden Mickens so far today, 1 catch for 20 yards. Handoff for McFarland, and he's got the first down to the 46-yard line of the Orlando Storm. Still time in this first half to make something happen. You've got all 3 timeouts, and you've got the 2-minute warning to work with if you're Birmingham.
And what you saw in that conversation, though, with the quarterback, Matt Corral, is he's just not seeing it well, right? You see, he talked about a play where it's designed to get to the middle, and he's looking at the seams, or it's a play designed to get to the seams, he's looking at the middle, right? His eyes just aren't right. So you have to find those comfort throws. What is he best at? And I think you don't make him look at the coverage. You go to pure progression. Allow him to go from right to left and find the open guy with his eyes. There it goes.
Corral over the middle on that one, off the hands of a sliding wide receiver, Dawood Davis. Good throw by Corral as we listen in.
And that was a pure progression read there, Kevin.
Hey, Gilly!
Second down.
Good to see you, boy. This will work out to that hitch.
They're just going to take this one down to the 2-minute warning. So we'll get the chance to hear what Tyler Siskey has in store after this 2-minute warning. Birmingham won the toss, and they elected to defer. A chance to double up if they can put points on the board in these final 2 minutes of a 10.
So looking forward to this. The energy has been special. What do you make of this crowd?
I'm loving it. I love the energy.
What can you tell me about your set list?
I'm gonna mix the old with the new. You know what I'm saying? This guaranteed to work.
Any message for the fans?
Just get ready for the show. It's gonna be a good time.
All right, I can't wait. Enjoy.
Thank you. My pleasure.
All right. So Gucci Mane getting warmed up for halftime. Meanwhile, Matt Corral, he's got 2 minutes to work with it. He can't be looking back. If you keep looking back, you're going to trip going forward. As Matt Corral going forward here on 2nd down, and a pickup of 9 to Justin Ross.
12. Going.
Hey, mate.
So good.
And Orlando takes time out there first.
All good. I'm not hurt. Ball.
12.
Orlando thinking if they can get a stop here, Devin, they can perhaps get the football back and have a chance to put points on the board themselves before halftime.
9 cheetah Ralph, Y flat, F slide.
3rd and 1, they go 9 cheetah Ralph with the pass concept attached. So it's up to Corral to make a good decision. Does he hand the football off on the outside zone to the left, or does he pull it and throw the RPO?
Hey, you got dot right, both off. 9 cheetah Ralph, Y flat, F slide. I don't want it. Where's the field? Where's the field? Okay. Squat, Nate.
Here's the 9 cheetah action, trying to get the edge there. You got a soft edge for Orlando, so I'd hand this ball off.
Off-play action, and he's upended short of the first down. The connection with Tyler Davis, but the tackle made by Jalen Mahoney, and it's 4th down.
It's Mahoney, it's Powell. It's Powell, it's Mahoney. Both these safeties playing
Second time out of the
outstanding,
half.
making tackles, and there's no extra yardage, right? They stop the ball carrier where he catches the football. You can see that Ralph action underneath the slide from the tight end, and he stops him right there. If he allows any leakage, that's a first down pickup. Outstanding job there by the back end of Orlando. Now, you have a long field goal here. You have an opportunity to go pick up 1 yard. Your offense hasn't gotten in this position much. I would say go for it. You got 1 yard. If you want to be a team that's tough and that understand what they need to do to pull yourself out of the hole, you got to go for it, and they're going to do it.
They just brought in a new kicker this week, and Anders Carlson.
Hell no. If he would have seen that.
They're not going to go with Carlson. They're going to go on 4th and 1 and try to get this first down and keep it moving.
180. What's that?
2 for 7 on 4th down this year. The handoff up the middle, powering for the first down. They gave it to the big back, Tyrion Davis-Price, and he moves the chains.
Take a look at number 60 up at the top of your screen. He does such a nice job of clearing it out. He got yelled at by his coach. He powers a guy out of the way. And then it's the runner who drives his legs to make sure he picks up that first down just by the hair on his chinny chin.
And now Birmingham will try to blow that house down and get a little bit of momentum going into the locker room. First down and 10 at the 35-yard line, and a handoff upended is McFarland as he twists across the 30-yard line. 1:15 and counting to go. Birmingham all 3 timeouts to work with.
Again, Rame was challenged. Take a look at him drive his guy off the football. Move! Gets a little help from the center. Outstanding job. He was challenged by A.J. McCarron on the sideline, and he's finding a way to play well.
Second down, under a minute to go first half. Corral in a clean pocket, looking for 6. Back to the end zone. Deion Kane can't pull it in.
This is one of those take no talent opportunities. If you're the defender, the defensive back, your responsibility is deep third, and you allow a receiver to get behind you, and it's almost a completion for a touchdown. Head coach Anthony Beck, I'm sure, is on the sideline screaming, saying, what are we doing?
Stay outside, stay outside.
Alan George has to make sure that he's back and not allow a guy to get behind him.
And now 3rd down and 4, and a flag is down. And this is going to cost 5 yards, it looks like, for Birmingham.
69, false start.
Clock was dead.
Correct.
While the clock was stopped, false start. 69 of the offense. 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
Noah Henderson called for the false start.
And Kevin, I'm sure he watched the film on number 52 in white, Keyshawn Banks, last week. He said, man, in this situation, when he knows it's a pass, he gets after the quarterback, so he tries to get out just a bit early to protect himself and protect his quarterback.
On the turbo, on the dummy, on the dummy.
3 sacks in 3 games for Keyshawn Banks.
Smash, wide through, on the dummy, ready? Smash, wide through. Run in the middle of the field.
We know already he wants to get out early. Let's take a look at number 52 in white right there.
10-yard sticks.
Taco, it's hot.
10-yard sticks.
What's hot? Oh, he moved. Orlando's hot.
3rd and 9 and movement again. And now it'll be 3rd and 14.
False start. Brady, the offense. 5-yard penalty, still 3rd down.
Jabri Barber moving early.
Huddle up.
Just a little flinch. That's a good pickup by the officials to see that.
63, Seattle. On 1, ready? 62,
They got a lot of help from that Orlando defense. They were not afraid to point it out.
Double moves, watch double moves. Watch double moves.
Monday.
Hercules.
Mick.
Back up.
Look now. It's hot. 180. What's that?
So now 3rd and 14 for Corral in the offense. Zings it over the middle. It's caught and down to the 29-yard line. Jaden Mickens with the grab. Brings up 4th down and at least puts them in better field goal opportunity if they want to try Anders Carlson.
Yeah, and Kevin, I think that they should kick the field goal. They've kind of gotten away with murder a little bit, but on the other side.
Live performance from Gucci Mane. That's coming up at the half, and A.J. McCarron has decided, Devin Gardner, to do what you think he should do, and that's kick the field goal here.
Yeah, I think it's smart. You pick up the first down just by a little bit on fourth down. Then you get back-to-back penalties on third down. You want to try to get out of this half with points on the board.
And the former Auburn Tiger, Anders Carlson, is going to miss this one wide to the left. That one never had a chance, and Carlson, in his first kick, added to the roster this week, cannot connect on the field goal, and it's still 10-0 Orlando.
Yeah, you want to take a look at the operation, the snap, the hold. It's perfect, and he just shanks it off to the left. Now, Kevin, I'm not a big golfer, but you know what that's called, I'm sure, right?
It's a bad kick is what it's called.
Yeah, I'm saying when you're in golf and you shank it that way, what do you call that? Is it like a drift? I don't know. I'm not a very good golfer.
I'm going to go with the hook, but I think that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, the hook.
I mean, that's not what you're looking for. The hook is the one that starts right and curves left. That one just went left all the way.
Yeah, so that's just a shank. That's it.
Correct.
Check flat. Yeah. Chip his ass and go to the flat.
So you go here, and I would go screen, draw something really quick and very sure to see what you get and decide if you're going to go or not with those timeouts. Gone.
Orlando has no timeouts and thus has no challenge either. So Plummer over the middle on first down, and he finds an open receiver, and it's Cam Camper again. Third catch for Camper.
Just like the college rules, the clock is going to stop momentarily while they move the chains. You get up, you want to clock the ball to preserve as much time as possible.
Hey, now I have a question.
There's an injured player, though, so they don't have the urgency that they would have otherwise.
Is the clock going to run, or do we have to kill it?
It's gonna be stopped. It's gonna be a timeout.
It's going to be a timeout. It's going to be stopped.
So this will be a timeout for Birmingham because of the injury.
50.
This is one of my favorite concepts. It's a dagger where you take a guy down the field and you bring a guy underneath, right? You're going to clear out with your talented wide receiver number 12, Chris Rowland, and then you come underneath with who would be KJ Hamler normally, but Cam Camper. That's an incredible job by the offensive staff of having depth, right? And I don't think Anthony Beck gets nearly enough credit for the building of this roster and having the depth that he has. When you have a guy like KJ Hamler go down, for a guy to come in like Cam Camper and make the plays he's made in this game, it's very impressive.
Hey, D-line, let's screen. Hey, DJ, let's screen. It's a checkers. It's checkers. Hey, Z short to bunch left, air it out. Bunch. Z short to bunch left, but air it out, okay? 62, wide checkers, X basic on Orlando. Ready? You got the corner. Big left. Check wide, yeah, to start.
Hey, man coverage here. You got a real option right here.
Orlando,
both these guys are going to have options to work on these defensive backs.
Rip. Orlando, sit up.
From the 44, first down. Plummer. Pocket over the middle, Rowland, the recipient of that pass, and he gets the first down, so the clock will stop while they set the chains, 33-yard line.
Orlando, sit up.
And Plummer clocks it, stopping that clock with 14 seconds to go. Really excellent work here, Devin, in the 2-minute drill from Orlando.
And Kevin, they got exactly what they wanted. So great job by Plummer, but great job by Colin Thompson, understanding what they're going to get. The offensive coordinator for Orlando calls a perfect man beater and gets his best man-beating offensive player, Chris Rowland, in a matchup he can win, picks up big yardage. They still got 17 or 14 seconds now after the clock.
52.
Put it at the 32-yard line, first down and 10.
I go quick up top.
180! Wait, sit up!
Out of the backfield, it's Corbin. Corbin able to get down the sideline and out of bounds. Another well-designed play and good execution from Orlando.
Yeah, even better than getting into the outside wide receiver, you get an uncovered Corbin in the flat where he's able to get out of bounds. That's an outstanding job again by offensive coordinator Colin Thompson, and the operation for Plummer is perfect.
Rip! Orlando, sit up!
Third down, Plummer He knew it was third down. If he didn't have anything right away, Devin, he just threw it away. 4th and 1, and he wants the kicking team to stay on the sideline.
And he's asking for one more. And so you can see the trust that Anthony Beck has in his quarterback. He says, give me one more. 6 seconds is enough. But he changes his mind here and says, nah, we will do it at 7 seconds. So 6 seconds, the numbers say you should probably kick the field goal. You don't have one opportunity.
Well, and if you don't get the first down, if you throw an incomplete pass, you lose it on downs, on 4th down. So Anthony Beck says, I know you can do it, but we're going to try the field goal anyway.
Yeah.
42-yard try, and the play clock expires.
Yeah, as much as Plummer's been really good.
5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
As much as Plummer's been really good all day, his confusion about getting another play is why that happened. Because he's asking for another play, everybody assumes it's 3rd down, and it's not, right? So if you get another play and you don't convert, you don't get points, right? So now Anthony Beck rethinks it, and it's a little late getting the field goal unit on the field. So just a bit of confusion. You would hope they still try to come away with points, but that confusion was caused by Jack Plummer.
Michael Lance's long this year is 57. He's got a big leg. This from 46. Browning on the hold. Good snap, good hold, kick on its way, and that kick is good for Michael Lance, and a 13-0 lead for Orlando as we close in on halftime in Birmingham.
With all the confusion, all the I want to go for it, I trust you, all that doesn't matter. Absolutely nails it. A perfect kick to make sure they go into half with points.
Plummer 8 of 15, 109 yards and a touchdown in the first half to go with 42 yards rushing. And Orlando spoiling the home opener to this point and trying to remain the only unbeaten team in the UFL.
You just love opportunities like that where your coach truly trusts you. It's a mistake, but Lance comes in and says, hey, listen, nobody has to yell at anybody. I'm still going to get points. It doesn't matter that we lost 5 yards. And that's a lot of what you've seen from Orlando, right? They've had awful second down and first down production throughout their first 3 games. They haven't found a way to just be perfect in the way that they want to be. However, they still are 3-0. They find a way to win in overtime. And in this game, they have a 13-point lead going into half.
Frustration evident for Matt Corral and the Stallions. And the kickoff angling towards the sidelines, and the kickoff will bounce out of bounds.
I don't think Corral knows that he's going to have to at least take a snap here, unless they've already get his helmet on.
Well, you've got an opportunity now with that kick going out of bounds.
Yeah, if you can get
you're
this
at the
ball down
40-yard line.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got 60 in him. That's one thing he's always had, a big arm. So if he can get this ball 60 in the air, you have an opportunity for a Hail Mary.
Yeah. Hey, victory on 1. Ready?
They don't want to do it. They're going to go with the knee. I don't like this decision. I don't see why not, right? Get that ball up in the end zone and see what you can do.
And they just take the knee and send us to halftime in Birmingham. A.J. McCarron's squad with work to do on this extended halftime with our Gucci Mane performance coming up, trying to solve this Orlando team and get the offense going. 13-0 Orlando as we go downstairs to Jenny Taft.
Well, Coach, what a half for you guys. I want to start with your defense, obviously shutting them out. What are you liking from this group?
It's just overall effort. You know, we really, challenged our defense to come back and play better. We had a lot of mental errors last week, and we talked about overcoming that, right? And we needed guys to step up. Some of our starters maybe didn't play as well. Today, they're really putting it together, and it's really the team defense that's making it great. The rush, the protection, all that stuff. So we just got to keep it going in the second half.
And one guy that stepped up offensively, Cam Camper, in his debut. What are you liking from him?
Did I mention his name when we talked? Yeah. Cam's great. Listen, one of our best guys is down. This league is about opportunity, right? So Cam's been working hard all training camp and everything, waiting for his turn. Never came into my office one time. Hey, now you're up. And look at that, right? You take advantage of the situation. Got a second half. He may be, another one may come his way, so got to keep playing.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thanks, Jenny.
Anthony Beck heads to the locker room with a 13-0 lead. Time for today's big move, brought to you by Pods. It's from his quarterback, but it's not through the air, Devin Gardner. It's on the ground.
Yeah, it's the biggest move on the ground for Orlando all season. I mean, Plummer has been outstanding. We highlighted that he's first in a number of categories as a passer, but you don't always get to see him rush for a big gain. How about Plummer putting his team in position to get points?
That's the end of the first half with the score. Orlando 13, Birmingham nothing. We'll be back with a Progressive halftime show featuring a special live performance from Gucci Mane. Jack Plummer and the Orlando Storm with a 13-0 lead as we get set to start the third quarter with Devin Gardner, Jenny Taft, and our entire Fox Sports crew. I'm Kevin Kubler. Good to have you with us today as Orlando trying to remain unbeaten. And Devin, the defense of Orlando has really been the bigger story today.
Yeah, they've really shined. They've done everything they needed to do today, and they've been aided by the inability for Birmingham to get anything going. The tackling of the secondary has been the most impressive thing to me. When they need to get a guy to the ground, there is no leakage, there's no extra yardage. A lot of these stops come where you have 1 yard to get a first down, you got a 260-pound tight end, and some smaller safety comes out of nowhere, namely Powell and Mahoney, and take that big guy to the ground. All 6 on third down for the Storm. It's been really impressive, Kevin.
Yeah, their defense just stifling that Stallions offense. And you see the numbers for Matt Corral. Completion percentage is fine. He's not been able to get anything deep downfield. And Jack Plummer, the combination of passing yardage and rushing yardage has been impressive. Orlando with a 13-0 lead as we check back in with Jenny Taft.
All right, Kevin, thank you so much. Coach, what was addressed at the break? What do you want to see to get the second half started?
Well, we got to come out with energy in the second half. Just play one play at a time.
All right, thanks, Coach.
All right, A.J. McCarron wants to see a little more consistency from this group, and we'll see if he can get that coming out to start off this second half. They won the toss and elected to defer, so we're going to see Matt Corral right out of the gate with this offense. And Devin, what do you want to see from Matt Corral right out of the gate?
I want to see the play design be in a way where you get your players in the right positions. As far as Jadon Mickens, a guy who we know has created mismatches every single week. You want to see him get as many targets as possible to continue to allow Matt Corral to feel comfortable. He's most comfortable when he throws the ball to 12 and Maroon, and they need to find out ways to configure him in positions to get the football.
We're ready to get this second half started. Crowd entertained by tremendous concert from Gucci Mane, and now they're ready for a second half of football between Orlando and Birmingham, and the home opener for the Stallions in Birmingham. From the 5-yard line. Reversing his field and trying to get the other way is John Ross, and he's tripped up at the 20. Another excellent play from Orlando as Matt Corral comes back out to work. Anthony McFarland, 7 carries, 28 yards. Jaden Mickens, 2 catches, 31 yards. See if these guys can get it going in this second half.
And we got Train Right, 63, F Seattle, H burst on one, ready? Yep. No, Bender. No. Special. Done.
Halfback burst is here, gonna burst through.
Looks at first. There's the connection with McFarland, and there's another open field tackle by Michelle Powell. The former Miami Hurricane, former Washington Husky, really playing well today.
We highlighted in the defensive pack, these safeties coming out of the back end of the defense and stopping ball carriers in their tracks. Outstanding job again there by number 20 in white, Powell. I love the call to get in a position to see a completion early for Matt Corral.
2nd and 6, second completion to McFarland, and McFarland down
We go 10,
about 4 yards
10,
short.
10.
Tyler Siskey with a call in the offensive booth.
Train right, 63, Bama Lightning. Train right, 63, Bama Lightning.
Hey, we got train right 63 Bama Lightning on 1, ready?
Third and 4. 0 for 6 on 3rd down.
180. What's that?
Corral zips it over the middle, incomplete. He was looking for Jabri Barber, couldn't find him, and a 3 and out for Birmingham.
If you're going to get to the side and look at the iPad, take a look at here. Ross in the slot, wide open at 1st down depth, and he just looks right past him and throws it behind the intended receiver. And you can see Siskey is not happy because he can see the same thing. We designed the play. We got a guy to the depth of the 1st down. We can continue to drive, and our quarterback did not make the play.
A.J. McCarron's about to see it on the iPad on the sideline and show it to his quarterback. Wadman to punt it away. After the 2nd 3 and out today, rolling from the 15. Able to break a couple of tackles across the 30 and rolling down near the 35. Good return for Chris Rowland. And some frustrations for the Birmingham Stallions quarterback, Matt Corral. A 3 and out of the locker room. Still 13-0 Orlando. That was today's game flow, brought to you by Progressive. A 13-0 lead for Orlando. A.J. McCarron going over what he saw with his offense after that opening series 3 and out. And here comes Jack Plummer and the offense for Orlando going to work on 1st down and 10. Corbin with the carry, and not much up the middle for Jaysean Corbin, who in that first half had 9 carries for 32 yards.
And I talked about this in the first half, Kevin. This offense is not a run offense. It's not a pass offense. It's a what do we need at this moment? What does the moment suggest? And that's the offense they are, right? So you haven't really relied on the run game, even though Corbin has been able to produce. Jack Plummer has really taken the reins of this offense today as a runner and as a passer.
Well, Jack Plummer's a guy who told us, look, I love football. I want to be an NFL coach. This is all just a part of the process for him. Not only playing football, but preparing for a career as a coach later on. And trying to twist away is Chris Rowland. Down at the 35-yard line. Not much for Rowland. Or 45-yard line, rather. Not much for Rowland there.
And we talk about the depth that's been created by head coach and GM Anthony Beck. He's done a really nice job. And a guy that we've seen today, Cam Camper, I would look for him here. Even though their guy is Chris Rowland on 3rd downs, I think Cam Camper is a true viable option here on 3rd and 9.
What's it on? Rip, 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 rip. Orlando,
44 for the first. Plummer. Clean pocket, throwing to the right side, incomplete. He wanted Elijah Badger. Out there in coverage was Hudson Clark, whose name we've called a lot today. And it'll be 4th down, so the teams exchange 3 and outs.
This is just 2-man, right? Man-to-man coverage with 2 high safeties, right? So you can play inside in the route design. Somehow Badger still gets inside, but a good job of the safety coming down, making that a very tight window throw for Jack Plummer. Can't fit it in, and the defense of the Stallions gets off the field.
3rd punt coming for Orlando's Jack Browning. All have come after 3 and outs. From the 12-yard line. Out to the 15, and Jabri Barber with a little space, and a good return for Barber across the 30-yard line before Josh Minkins can bring him down. Decent field position for the Stallions. What can the offense do with it? Birmingham Stallions and their former head coach Skip Holtz honored before the game. Flipped the first coin, and Jenny Taft is with the coach on the sidelines.
Coach, it is so great to see you. All smiles. Look at these fans. I know it's just a really special place. You had so much success here. What does it mean to be back?
You know what, Jenny, it's great to be back, and they have been. The fans are awesome. We got a great crowd here today to come back and see so many familiar faces on the players on the field. That's what this game's all about. It's about that opportunity for these young men, and it's great to be back. Miss Birmingham.
And I got to ask, obviously, we lost someone so special to the game of football with your dad. We were honoring him today. Just any words about how you're doing and how your family's doing?
You know, we're all great. I'm very appreciative to the league for what they're doing and giving Birmingham the opportunity to put that sticker on the back of their helmet. As many games as he came to and practices he was able to come to. But yeah, we're doing well. You know, he lived a full life. He was 89 years old. We were blessed. He died peacefully at home, surrounded around family and friends at 89. The loss stings. You hate the loss, but really glad that we had that opportunity to spend that time together.
Such a love for football from your family. We're so grateful for you and everything you've done for this league, so thank you.
Well, thank you, Jenny. What the game has brought to us, I promise we could never repay everything that we've gained from it. It's a great game, and I just love to see not only these young men out here, but the fans out here supporting them is awesome.
Thank you, Coach. Miss these interviews.
No, I do too. I do too. I got to say it, though. Giddy up.
We had to do it. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Jenny.
He's just the best. The Holtz family legacy in the game of football is unparalleled, and he is a tremendous asset to the sport. And some opportunities lost for Birmingham, an open receiver on second down that they couldn't connect with, and now they set up the screen, and the Bluebirds are out in Birmingham after another 3 and out.
Yeah, a lot went on while we were talking to Skip there. I love Skip so much. It was such a pleasure to work with him in the UFL, and he's a big part of the reason why the UFL is having the success that they had. I mean, they were exceptional, and this is not what the Birmingham fans are used to. Right, in their first home opportunity, they just continue to go 3 and out on that drive. You've had a multitude of different things that happen. You got pressure on the quarterback, you've got an almost interception, and you now have another punt.
Jump, and I had no check down.
Wadman with the punt. From the 20-yard line, it's rolling. Out across the 30 and down to the 34 with a flag down.
Flag down, flag down.
We're going to pick it up.
Then there is no foul. The contact was illegal.
Never mind, no flag on the play. Keyshawn Banks with his 4th sack of the season. He got to Matt Corral and a frustrated quarterback. He got the lead for Orlando. Birmingham trying to
find a little energy from its fan base, but Orlando's offense back to work. After back-to-back 3 and outs from the Stallions offense, it's the Storm to work at the 35.
180! What's up?
Plummer on first down over the middle, and Plummer's got a first down to Jerome Cap as we listen.
Saturn right.
No. We got 20 in the game.
Saturn right. Oh, we got a.
No.
Here we go. 11.
Saturn
right.
Saturn right.
So Saturn right sounds like one of those key calls, one of those code words where everybody knows what to do, practiced it, they understand the play. Could be a specialty play.
Orlando, son!
First down to the sideline, Saturn right, and they find Camper.
12 cuts, get 16 out, hop out, 12 cuts. Let's go, Trey left, Z short, 19G smack.
Here we go. Trey left, Z short, 19G, Z smack. Come on, ready? Hey, Sonic right. Sonic TikTok.
You go 19G, you want to think outside zone to the left with the guard pulling to help out and block.
180! What's up?
Corbin gets the carry, following Devin's arrow, and he ends up 2 yards short of a first down. Big
Let's go Mario, Mario.
Turn the glance.
Here we go. They're subbing. Go.
Hey, tight left. Here we go. Orlando, son.
Good luck. And you heard the quarterback say go left. Corbin went left, but he's tripped up and gains nothing. Excellent play by Perry.
Here we go. Give me 12, 12.
50, so
12. Here we go. Gun, trout route right, 19 wander read bubble. Can, 19 wander man soap.
Here we go.
Gun, trout right, 19
Gun,
read
trout
bubble.
right, 19 wander. Hey, easy. Gun, trout right, 19 wander read bubble. Can, 19 wander man soap. Orlando, ready?
All right, so that first play is 19 wander, which means it's an outside zone again. Outside zone here, but you got the bubble on the outside as well. Can to a different play if they don't like it.
We're good. Orlando, son.
Showing pressure. The handoff into the pressure. He will not get the first down. The Stallions defense galloping to save the day for Birmingham. They stack them up on 4th and short, and Birmingham's offense back out the
day for Matt Corral, and I think his day has concluded. He struggled with accuracy, he struggled with feel, he struggled with his eyes. The most egregious play here on a third down opportunity, misses a wide open Ross, and they've seen enough.
And the decision has been made. A.J. McCarron has put Matt Corral on the bench, and in comes Birmingham native Michael Hires. Played at Briarwood Christian School in Birmingham. Last stop was at Sanford. They called him Magic Mike in high school, and they're hoping he provides a little magic for a Stallions offense that has been stuck in the mud. He went to Murray State as an unranked recruit, then went on to Northwest Mississippi Community College before moving on to Sanford, where he was the Southern Conference Offensive Player of the Year.
Level, one-on-one, ready?
3,056 yards, Devin, in his final season at Sanford in 2023.
If you're the Orlando defense, you understand they're going to try to find easy completions, so be prepared to drive on throws in quick game.
Around Davis-Price in the backfield, Hires to the air, finds his running back who slips down and is touched up just short of a Birmingham first down. They have not scored a point in the last 51 minutes and 30 seconds of game time, dating back to a week ago.
Monday, ready? We got. Same side, good forward here. Set. 180, left side.
They bring pressure up the middle, they run into that pressure, and I believe, well, it'll depend on this spot. They're going to spot him short of the first down.
Yeah, it's going to be really close there, Kevin. And I think that what we saw was that late surge, but I think he might have been already on the ground to take the first down away.
Hey, that's first.
Everybody's Michael Hires, that's first. A.J. McCarron, that's a first. That's a first down.
Hey, let's go. We got
4th and 1 is the call.
Hey, should we challenge that spot? Can anybody see it?
Get it here.
Got to go for it across midfield. 4th and 1.
Wait.
Hires the handoff off the middle. And that second surge from McFarland gets the first down.
That is all McFarland, because there are white jerseys everywhere. Multiple guys unblocked, making contact before he makes it to the line of scrimmage, and he somehow finds a way to get through and pick up the first down.
Monday, ready?
And even Anthony Beck, that was a grudging acknowledgement of, yes, that's a first down.
180, left side.
Hires to the air, pressure comes. Checks it short, and a juggling catch made at the 40-yard line by Tyrion Davis-Price.
Hey, let's go. Hey, here we go. Right, yeah, I got you. Hey, train right, 63, strap lightning on Monday. Ready? Huh? Yes. 180! One side!
2nd and 7. Fires, almost intercepted. Brandon Sebastian jumped that and nearly got the pick.
And it's because number 38 in white, he's the cover 2 corner, right? So he is there waiting for that to happen. He can see it all the way after jamming the wide receiver, and he breaks on it and almost makes a huge play. Outstanding job by Brandon Sebastian.
Monday, ready? I'm playing off.
So now 3rd and long for Michael Hires.
180! One side!
0 for 9 on 3rd down today. Can they convert on 3rd and long? Hires under pressure. Down he goes. At the 45, it's Isaiah Mack who got it.
And as much as this is not a position where you don't feel good about going for it, I think you absolutely have to, because you don't know how many opportunities you're going to get. I don't think you know how many opportunities you're going to get here. In 3 points, I don't think it's going to do it. You've got to find a way to pick up a first down and continue this drive and try to get in the end zone.
Yeah, this would be an exceptionally long field goal.
Yeah.
But they've got to either kick the field goal or go for it, being across midfield. So on 4th and 11 to work. Hires in trouble, dancing free. Hires gets rid of the football, deflected out of bounds, and the Orlando Storm defense turns Birmingham away on 4th down. But a flag is down at the end of the play.
He wasn't throwing it away. He threw it to a receiver over here.
He was not throwing it away.
They're going to decline it. Right. It was an incomplete pass, correct? Yeah, 68.
Decline.
Ineligible player downfield, number 68 of the offense. Penalties decline. Result is a turnover on downs. 1st down for Orlando. Timeout on the field.
And the Orlando Storm defense.
To Willie.
Skip Holtz on the side. He looks a lot happier now than he did when he was coaching, and he looked happy when he was coaching.
That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking, like, wait, this is exactly what Skip would be doing if he was down 13. He'd still be coaching them up, shooting the stuff, and putting his team in position for a comeback.
Orlando with the football. Trey Stewart with the carry, and Stewart into Stallions territory with a 9-yard run.
Number 29, Trey Stewart. Derrick Henry! Derrick Henry! Derrick Henry! Derrick Henry!
This defense has been outstanding today for the Orlando Storm. They have stifled the Stallions at every turn. Play action. Plummer. He'll check it short. It's Stewart. Stewart's got the 1st down, and really not much more than that. But enough to move the chains.
I mean, it's not a huge game. Not a lot on that play, but take a look at this move by number 29 in white. Trey Stewart gets the fake. He comes out of the backfield, and now he could be stopped before the first, and puts him to the ground just so he can get the 1st down. Outstanding move with that right leg into the ground, and a face for the turf for the defender.
180! What's up?
And a 1st down, the result. Off the play fake, Plummer open on the sideline. His tight end going high, and the tight end tripped up about 2 yards short of the 1st down. Steven Stylianos, the former Iowa Hawkeye, trying to take flight.
Yeah, Stylianos hasn't gotten many opportunities this year. Before that catch, just 2 catches, 8 yards. He said, listen, I'm going to get as much as I can out of this, and he goes airborne.
Hey, Don Wright stack, F orbit, 14 Uno, F bubble. I want right. Uno, yeah.
Orlando trying to take advantage of the best starting field position for a drive for either team. They've got it now 2nd and 3 at the 36 of Birmingham.
180! What's up?
Stewart pushing forward, and the pile surfs him to the 1st down.
The ball carrier. Nice job. Good run, Trey.
That might be the final play of this 3rd quarter here in Birmingham.
Hey, you got nosebleed. Your nosebleed. I'm good. It's a quarter, though. It's a quarter. Oh. It's a quarter.
I just love Trey Stewart saying, I'm not coming out of the game. No, I'm good. I don't need it. I know my nose bleeding. Don't do this. I'm getting my opportunity.
And then Jack says, no, it's the quarter.
It's the quarter. We're good.
Go get fixed. 3 quarters in. Orlando in control. BC taking on Birmingham right here on Fox. Then it's St. Louis versus Orlando next Saturday on ESPN, and it caps off next Sunday with a doubleheader on ABC, starting with Columbus, Houston, followed by Louisville, Dallas. A 13-0 lead for Orlando over Birmingham as we start this fourth quarter.
What's up?
Kevin Gardner, Jenny Taft, I'm Kevin Kugler. Play action, Plummer coming back to get the football is Elijah Badger. Badger able to dance forward to get the first down.
It's a very nice job there again of Plummer finding the open target. You got retreat coverage, you get the ball out quickly, you get the opportunity for run after catch.
Here we go. Trips right, F lasso. 52, H blend, Z crack, X drag. A little wider, get a little wider. Hey, you got tight end. Sit on! Go, bro. Hey! Wait, sit on!
Plummer to Stewart. With blockers in front, and Stewart ends up with 8.
My goal, Cat.
If you're Orlando, you're in a position where you're clearly in complete control of this football game. However, it's still only a 2-score game, right? So these second down opportunities to pick up first downs, you get them here so you can continue to drive, and you want to get touchdowns to make sure you put this game away and make sure that there is no opportunity for Birmingham to have life.
Yeah, this is a critical drive for Orlando to finish. You can really stifle any hopes that Birmingham has, and a lot of movement early on that line.
It's everybody except the center.
False start. 68 of the offense, 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Missouri Henry is saying, why am I the one singled out in all this here?
I'm always interested to see who gets called for when multiple guys move at the same time. You just got to be unlucky if you're the guy that gets chosen.
Hey, Mars one double. Here we go. Hey, fact to gun, trade left, 62. Okay, it's F checkers, X comeback. Come on, right? Yeah, you got to come back out there. You got to come back. Tighten down, tighten down.
2nd and 7 after the penalty.
Sit on!
Isolated one-on-one opportunity here.
Plummer over the middle, and he wanted Roland, or rather Wigless. Sam Wigless, the intended receiver, and the pass incomplete is 3rd down.
And that is really good coverage by number 21, Trey Norwood. You can see he's in the slot to the left of your screen, and he's right in that hip pocket, does not pull and turn, so there's no opportunity for pass interference. Does a nice job of staying connected, getting that offhand in, and forcing a 3rd down.
Come on, Ro. Sit on!
That's rolling in the backfield as a running back, creates a mismatch.
3rd and 7. Plummer in trouble, swallowed up. It's a sack and a big one for the Birmingham Stallions. Isaiah Green May gets to the quarterback to drop Plummer for a big loss.
There he is right there. He does a really nice job of just playing one-on-one with this tackle, just powers him, bench presses him out of the way, and gets to Plummer.
A loss of 11 on the sack from Isaiah Green May. And now a field goal try for Michael Lance.
Another good stand by this Birmingham defense. They stood tall. Remember, Orlando only has 13 points in this game.
And add 3 more to it. It's 16-0, but it's still 2 touchdowns and 2 conversions. There is life for Birmingham early in the 4th. Settle for 3. The lead is 16-0 for the Orlando Storm. There has never been a regular season shutout in the UFL. The only shutout was when Birmingham shut out San Antonio in the championship game in 2024. The Stallions trying to avoid that shutout, and there is hope. 2 scores, 2 conversions, And a tie game, or depending on the conversion, even a chance to take the lead. Kickoff will go through the end zone for a touchback. But defense has been the story of the day today, Devin Gardner.
Yeah, there's been a new quarterback inserted in the game, but it's been much of the same from this Orlando defense getting after the quarterback. To this point in the game, there are 0 third down conversions for this Birmingham offense. Outstanding job on all fronts from that defense. And there's only been 1 first down converted at all with a passing play. However, moving forward, like we talked about, it's still a 2-score game. They've got to find a way to find success throughout the air because the running game has been stifled.
Second possession for Michael Hires after Matt Corral was benched by A.J. McCarron. And on first down, Hires to the air and nowhere to go for Jaden Mickens. And ball popped out and it ended up with Mason Brooks. And it's second down as we check in with Jenny Taft.
Well, we got to give a little more love to Orlando's defense. I've been told their leader, Isaiah. I've talked to a few players and they said when he talks, we all listen. I asked him what his message to the guys was today. He said this is a wonderful group. We are truly a team. Got to keep grinding. Everyone on our team is here for a reason. I just pulled him aside. I said, what else do I need to know about you? He goes, it's never about me. Always about the team.
And Jenny, I'm just telling you, if a guy that size with that big of a beard is talking to me, I would listen too, wouldn't you?
100%. He was so kind, though. I mean, the first thing he said, we're a wonderful group. Yet everyone tells me when he walks by, when he speaks, everyone stands and listens to their leader. I've been really enjoying getting to know him, guys.
He looks like he randomly growls from time to time.
There's a possibility that he does. More likely than not when he's on the field.
Oh, yeah.
Hires on third down, looking deep down the sideline, going to make a play, and that play is made by Justin Ross.
You've got man-to-man coverage, so you're on an island if you're the outside corner, and you have to find a way to play through the hands. He never finds the ball, and Justin Ross, the former Clemson Tiger, makes a big play for this offense.
And the first third down conversion of the afternoon picks up 32, and now the Stallions on the move. Hires skips that in front of Deion Kane, 2nd and 10.
He was coming out.
You can see he got kind of spooked. He got spooked by the guy coming out, and so he tries to change the trajectory of the throw to make sure it's not an interception. But when he gets more reps, he'll understand you have plenty of time. That ball can get there. He'll catch, tuck, and turn tight. Just a learning experience on that play.
Yeah, it's got to be hard when you haven't had those live reps, Devin.
Yeah, and I love that he's just trying to avoid that big mistake, right? He says, hey, I pulled that string because I saw that guy coming out, thought it might be an interception.
2nd down and 10. Hires jumps it over the middle. Nice catch made and a good move. Ty Davis Price with a first down.
We've seen this pressure all day. Hires finds a way to navigate inside the pocket, get the ball to his back, and now he's just a running back, right? He finds a way to get underneath Powell, who's made great tackles all day, and gets to the first down yardage.
Don't look now, but these Stallions on the move at the 14 of Orlando. First down, draw play. Ty Davis Price, a yard to the 13. Under 10 to play in the 4th.
Okay, here we go. Dolphin right, 61, slice snag on 101, ready? Shot. 180, one shot.
On 2nd and 9, Hires back to the air. And a strike to the 9 for Jaden Mickens.
11. We're going trips right, 55 Toledo. Trips right, 55 Toledo. 55 Toledo.
Hey, trips right, 55 Toledo, 101, ready?
They can get a first down at the 4.
Hires is doing a really nice job of getting the ball out of his hands. He's not holding it and giving those talented rushers an opportunity to get after him.
Shot. 180, one shot.
3rd and 4. Hires. Steps up. Hires. Going to tuck and run, and he's short of the first down. 3 yards shy. It's 4th down. A 3 does you no good, Devin.
It does not, and so you know they're going to go for it here. And they're going to have to keep the ball in the hands of their quarterback to make a play for them. A guy who has not had a lot of opportunity, but he is making good with his opportunity in this second drive of the game for him.
51. Hey, train right nub, text. 51. Dusty X cop on 1-on-1. Ready?
So we got an X cop, right? And when you sit here, cop, you think corner post, right? So one of these players is probably going to run a corner post. It's going to be here, boom.
And movement early on the left side of the line. It looked like Noah Henderson flinched.
And they had the perfect coverage for it. That was going to be a touchdown, in my opinion.
Ball start. 69 of the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
11. Bro. Can't hear you.
All right, he's frustrated because as a quarterback, you know when they leave that middle open and you have a cop, a corner post, and your talented wide receiver's about to run to the middle.
Text 51, Dusty X cop on 1-on-1.
Oh, they go back to it.
Yeah, you got to get out in a hurry.
So here's the X receiver. It's going to go vertical, corner to the post.
180! One side!
4th down. Hires. End zone. Well covered. Catch is made, but out of bounds. Jordan Thomas trying to go up and get it. He pulled it in. He's saying, I got 1 foot in.
Yeah, look,
the official at the back of the end zone says you did not.
Yeah, I think he was clearly out of bounds there. This is an incredible catch. An incredible catch. Like, this should not be caught, but he definitely has that right Jordan 3 on the white, and that's out of bounds.
And a timeout on the field. The Orlando Storm, they bent, but they did not break, and they've still got a shutout in the 4th. 0:04 to go. The Birmingham Stallions with their best drive of the day so far, but they end up just short. Cannot cash in on 4th down. And now Jack Plummer and Orlando with 1 goal in mind, Devin, and that's shorten this game and keep that clock moving. And with that in mind, they go to the ground game first, and the handoff to Jayshon Corbin gets a yard, maybe.
Come on, that's not
Orlando's
necessary.
entering to what we call 4-minute offense, right? You want to try to salt this clock away, even though there's more than 4 minutes on the clock. You want to take as much time as you can, but remember, they trust their quarterback to make good decisions, right? So when the Birmingham starts to load the box and really send everybody, they're going to attach RPOs and allow Plummer to read it out and make a good decision. So if they keep vacating and loading that box, he's going to throw right behind them to RPO receivers.
Listen up! Kick in! Here we go! Orlando, son!
2nd and 9, Corbin again, trying to turn it upfield and not getting anything. Making a yard with progress, but it's 3rd and long, and that clock continuing to run under 7 minutes to play by the time they snap it.
The way your defense is played, I don't think you're scared to throw the football here, right? You run your natural pass concept, you try to pick up this 1st down. If you don't, you punt the ball away and play good defense.
On 1, right? Monday. No. Yeah, you're good. Flip. It doesn't matter. Run a swing. Monday, sit on! You got him. 180! Wait, sit on!
3rd down, Plummer looking, pressure comes, and down he goes. Good coverage downfield, and he ran into the arms of Isaiah Green-May, who has his 2nd sack.
This is a perfect job by the defense. Watch these defenders just cover every single player. There is nowhere to go with this football. A nice job of the rushers not allowing that lane for Plummer to step up in. You've seen him early in this game. Step up and pick up yardage with his legs. Well, they don't allow him to do it there, and they get off the field, and they give Hires another opportunity.
Browning to punt it away. Fielded at the 45-yard line. Jabri Barber across midfield and down to the Orlando 43. Experience professional football action in person. Get your UFL tickets today. Visit the UFL.com/tickets or scan the QR code on your screen. Join these folks and have fun with the UFL. They've been waiting a long time for this home opener, and they're hoping that their Stallions can rally late, down 16-0 with 5:48 to go in this one. Defense got the stop they needed. Now they'll rest. And A.J. McCarron's offense with backup quarterback Michael Hires in his third series with good field position, the best start for either team. From the 42, Hires will go to the air. And he'll go deep. Wanted Dawood Davis, nothing there, and it's second down. No points in the last 66 minutes and 35 seconds of game time.
Just say
offense that
Dolphin
has bogged down
61
of
junior,
late.
1-on-1, ready?
And right here, you remain in 4-down territory. Your 3 points give you nothing. You've got to make sure that you pick up first downs and try to find a way to put this ball in the end zone.
Hires, a wobbler incomplete.
Justin.
And it's just so uncomfortable in the pocket for Birmingham. And a lot of that has to do with Isaiah Buggs. Jenny talked about him and his enforcement and how everybody listens when he speaks. And a lot of it is because of how he plays. Obviously, he doesn't get the credit for a lot of the plays that he makes, but he creates opportunities for others by pushing the pocket and making this quarterback uncomfortable.
3rd and 10, Hires airing it deep again, got a man open and he cannot connect. Justin Ross broke free and they can't hook up, but it's 4th and 10.
And the cornerback is playing a technique we call mid-pointing, right? So the cornerback is going to have eyes on number 2. He's going to see it and he's going to play that. He plays in between the number 1 and number 2 wide receiver, and that's the risk. You leave a guy wide open and Hires sees that he had one and he just wasn't able to connect.
Here we go. Train right, 63, Seattle Z-Dagger, 1-on-1, ready?
Young quarterbacks at home, when those corners are mid-pointing, you could have an opportunity outside to throw a touchdown. You've got to hit it.
Got
4th down and 10. Hires to the air, deflected away and incomplete. Dawood Davis had designs on snaring that off the Sebastian deflection, but he couldn't get there in time, and another Orlando defensive hold.
Again, cornerback at the top of your screen, mid-pointing, right? He's trying to play in between so that he can break on that inside route. He breaks on it perfectly and almost has himself an interception. And the reason the cornerbacks do this thing called midpoint, they want to close the space between the safety and the vertical seam route, right? So now there's not as much space to cover. They can help out on the middle safety. He does it a perfect way there.
Okay, we're going dot right, 63 Aggie can Springer check on Orlando, ready? I'm under, Cole, I'm under. Gun.
This is the perfect 4-minute offense, right? 4 minutes and 27 seconds left. You want to run the football and end the game with the ball in your hands.
Orlando, son!
Jayshawn Corbin is the running back. Plummer will throw on 1st down. He'll throw down the sideline, and he drops it in the bucket to Cam Camper. Oh, my! What a pitch and catch from Plummer to Camper, and a flag is down.
Wow, Kevin, that's an outstanding play that was going to be called back.
Illegal formation. Number 81 of the offense was not the end player on the line of scrimmage. 5-yard penalty, 1st down.
Boy,
hey, were you off the
5-yard penalty that negates a massive 36-yard play.
All right, so the outside receiver covered him up, which means he cannot go out for a pass, right? And when I say cover him up, that means that Badger on the outside also lined up on the line of scrimmage, right? So now number 81 is ineligible, and if he goes downfield more than 3 yards, it's going to be a penalty, and that erases a huge throw in 4-minute offense from Jack Plummer. But we all saw it. Outstanding job by Plummer and a great catch by Cam Camper. All for naught.
Cam Camper has stepped up today in a role that he's filling with KJ Hamler out. 4 catches, 44 yards, and a touchdown. The middle. Catch made by Roland, and Roland gets it out to the 48-yard line. Clock will run with 3:47 and counting to go.
And Kevin, you can feel the animosity by the play calls, right? Head coach Anthony Beck says, hey, listen, there's a guy on the other side that doesn't like me much, and we got some animosity. I know it's 4-minute offense, but make sure we finish this game. And it's kind of like insult to injury, because you expect that they would just run the clock out, but they're throwing the football on every play.
And again, there's never been a regular season UFL shutout. You think Anthony Beck wouldn't mind getting the first one against A.J. McCarron? I think he would like that.
He'd love it.
2nd and 4. Plummer directed traffic. And now just throws this one away.
And I've talked about it already in this football game, but I don't think Anthony Beck gets enough credit. He built a team in St. Louis with great depth. He made a hard decision not going with A.J. McCarron in year 3. And then he comes to Orlando, and everything's new, right? You know, for St. Louis, he always had guys that came back and knew what to do. Well, in Orlando, he's doing it totally different. He had to build this roster from the ground up, and he's done an outstanding job while also continuing to act as the head coach. It's really impressive to watch what he's been able to do and create the depth that he has. When a KJ Hamler goes out, and then you've got Camper making the plays he's made, unbelievable.
On 3rd down, the connection inbounds for the first down. It's Elijah Badger who came back to get it from Jack Plummer, and Orlando moves the chains, and they'll keep the clock rolling.
Watch this wiggle, a little wiggle here, boom, and then comes back to the football, wiggle, 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 down, and gets back to the quarterback. Outstanding job of timing and understanding what can he do within the route so the timing is still perfect and get the first down. A great connection from Plummer to Badger.
And Orlando is not going to snap it again before the 2-minute warning. The combination of efficient offense and a stifling defense has Orlando on the cusp of a 4-0 start, remaining the only team in the UFL. Jack Plummer, 17 of 27, 182 yards and a touchdown. 2 minutes to play in Birmingham. And on 1st down, the handoff is to Corbin, and Jay-Sean Corbin picks up 2. And the timeout used with 1:54 to go in the 4th, and we check in with Jenny Taft.
Well, this defense today, Kevin, I got to learn a little bit more about it. Keyshawn Banks, another sack today. He's had a sack the last 4 weeks. What's clicking for this group?
I mean, glory be to God, man. It's our God. We credit that to him. We credit that to our hard work, the scheme, the work that we put in during the week. It's just a bunch of guys flying around, having fun, playing hard.
And Bucks had said to me today, look, you guys have a togetherness, and you're all here for a reason. So just take me into the togetherness and the camaraderie of this team.
It's divine purpose, man. I told the guys last week, like, we all got divine purpose. We're supposed to be here. We're supposed to be in this situation. We all got goals and aspirations, but we got to be where our feet at and enjoy the moment.
Enjoy it. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
What? He called a play? I didn't hear it.
Kevin,
you never know how violent a player he is when you just sit and talk to Keyshawn Banks.
I'm like, this is my first time hearing him speak, and I'm just like, wait, who is this nice guy? He's been terrorizing quarterbacks for 2 weeks straight. What a nice guy.
Well, Ms. Taft, thank you very much for your conversation. I'm going to go out and ruin some guy's life.
I know, right?
2nd down and 8. And the handoff to the motion man, Roland, and he runs right into the arms of Tizino, and Birmingham will use their 2nd timeout with a minute 52 to play in the 4th. Now, Birmingham was trying to get back into the picture in the UFL with a win here today. If they cannot rally late, it would take a monumental rally. They'll drop into that 4-way tie at 1 and 3. Meanwhile, Orlando will have a full game lead on the rest of the UFL if they can get this win and remain unbeaten, the only unbeaten team in the league.
And again, a testament to Anthony Beck and what he's been able to build in Orlando in such a short period of time, and it starts with the quarterback. Jack Plummer, the guy he thought could really blossom in this offense, and giving a young coordinator and Colin Thompson an opportunity. They both have been
Cold Springer boss! Cold Springer boss! Cold Springer boss! Cold Springer boss! Monday, tonight! 180! Wait, shot!
On 3rd and 7, another handoff. Corbin. And Corbin pops free. It's a first down. A punishing run for Jayshawn Corbin down to the 21.
Let's go! We run right into that.
And how fitting that Jack Plummer is the guy that changes the play to pick up that first down on the ground. Doesn't make a pass, doesn't read the defense as far as drop back pass, but he changes the play so that they can ice this game away. Outstanding job.
Move!
Young quarterbacks at home. Obviously, you play the game with your legs and with your arm, but you play this football game with your brain.
What's up?
Handoff. Corbin. And Jayshawn Corbin. Clock running under a minute to play. You see the game summary, 182 yards passing, 42 rushing for Plummer. Matt Corral benched in the 3rd quarter for Michael Hires. There's going to be some interesting conversations in the week ahead, leading into the matchup with DC next week. And the Orlando defense, 36 rushing yards allowed, and a 1 for 13 conversion on 3rd down.
No, we're doing it right now. You guys got a timeout. We didn't know what you were going to do. Hey. Monday.
Now the victory formation. Every quarterback's favorite formation. He takes the knee, keeps the clock running, and that's going to be the final snap of this one. Orlando pitches the first shutout in the regular season in the UFL, a 16-0 win. Orlando defeats Birmingham.
Stay on it, man. We'll talk, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Looking good.
Well, the two coaches with a brief hug.
Mom, good to see you, bro.
Once again, our final score, 16-0 Orlando. Baseball Night in America is coming up next. For Devin Gardner, Jenny Taft, and our entire Fox Sports